Welcome back to our coverage of Tropical Storm Hanna continuing to weaken. The latest advisory coming about 30 minutes ago, and has dropped the winds down around the center of the storm down to 45 miles an hour. That was at 90 yesterday when it made landfall. Still moving west to southwest at 9 miles. Now the center of the storm now in Mexico, and as it continues to push off to the west, continue to deal with a lot of the mountainous terrain there, that kind of really rips up the circulation of tropical systems, and that will allow Hanna to continue to weaken as it continues to push westward over the next several days and out of our area, but still packing quite a punch. Take a look at the radar. Really, this band of heavy precipitation is the one we've been watching very closely. You can see it right now in Harlingen, pushing some very heavy rains. A little bit quieter out towards McAllen at this time, out towards Mission. We saw a lot of that heavy flooding just a short time ago, but you can see that just a beautiful shot here. This is from the GOES 16 satellites here. Now the center of the circulation right here, but you can just see what a broad system, and that's why even though it's in Mexico, Hanna, that's why we're still looking at precipitation continue to swing around. Just a very large storm system. Now again, we are continuing to track heavy rain showers. Anywhere in that lime green boxes is where we are seeing those flash flood warnings various times. Now the latest one going all the way to 1:15. Now we do expect those to get extended as we continue to see that rain piling up. It's got to go somewhere before it finally soaks down into the soil, but we have seen flash flood emergencies out towards McAllen and Mission. So really, if you don't need to be on the roads, our best advice for you is to stay home, maybe to take care of your family, and if you do have to deal with some flood waters, get towards that higher, a little bit higher ground in areas that are less flood prone. Now the other thing we are continuing to watch for you is the threat for tornadoes. We do have a tornado watch till 10 p.m. This evening for you. Now we did have a few spin-ups possible, a few tornado warnings earlier. We did have some reports of a possible tornado down towards Brownsville, South Padre International Airport. We have yet to confirm that it was an actual tornado. We have heard from the airport manager there that some planes were kind of turned around, some windows busted. So possible tornado down there, but it's not unheard of when you have a landfalling tropical system to get these quick little spin-ups, and that's something we're watching very closely for you at this time. Let's take another look at the radar, though, and you can see, again, that heavy rain, basically that band running from Brownsville through Harlingen up towards northern Hidalgo County, and then as it gets around that center of circulation, quiets down as you get into Mexico, but still a lot of rain to the south, and as this continues to spin, it's going to continue to pull that moisture from the south northward. But the other thing we're looking at is if you look just off the coastline, just off the Gulf, a little bit quieter. So as this continues to push off to the west, we do expect things to slowly start to quiet on down. So I'm going to zoom in here, though. You can see up towards Harlingen, San Benito, down towards Los Fresnos. And you can see that's that heavy band of precipitation. And what it's doing, it's kind of going over that same area over and over. And that's what it calls a training effect. And that's what really starts to pile up that water. And that's where we've seen some of the highest rainfall accumulations. Look at that, 17 inches, 16 inches worth of rain. This is radar indicated rainfall totals, but it just gives you an idea just how much rain we've seen, even not in this the purple area, just to the north up towards Raymondville, almost close to about 5.5 inches worth of rain. So again, still a lot of moisture associated with Tropical Storm Hanna as it continues to push away from us and weaken, becoming just a low pressure system as you get in towards the Monday night. But still looking at a lot of rain from the storm system as it continues to move away from us. We're going to have another update on Tropical Storm Hanna coming up at 11 o'clock.